All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Zhang Weili. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tatiana Suarez.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, so here's the 5-tool player, Zhang Weili. Going to be interesting to see how she approaches the early portions of this round. I can tell you she spoke to us this week about investing in the body. You know she does not discriminate when it comes to attacking the legs as well. Zhang Weili is focused on striking here tonight. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Oh, great block there. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, high kick.
Nice counter strike by her there, and that's really her bread and butter. That is what she'll be looking to do in this matchup here tonight. When her opponent gets over-aggressive, use that against her. So far, so good, and presumably many more counters to come here in this one. Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, nice counter. You can't place it or time it any better. Man, these women are going to see their fan bases explode if this fight continues this way. What a beginning to this fight.
Right at the very start, John, these two ladies got right after.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Well, she told us she wanted to kick more in this one tonight, and she is certainly doing that to great effect.
She is doing it, and she's being very effective. She is winning the fight with her legs.
So just over 20 total strikes and counting have now landed for the strawweight contender, Tatiana Suarez. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passive, right away passive. Trying to pass to get good ground and pound off.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, did she just do that? Beautiful counter as she hits side mount. Oh, she got out. How good is that? Oh, and with urgency, she is back up again. Oh, nice jab to the dome by Zhang Weili. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse. Oh, nice.
All right, she's got her in a crucifix now. I would think a lot of options at her disposal offensively.
Yeah, she's got all the options. All she needs to do is be patient. Drop elbows, drop big punches. Just really start to lay into your opponent, but do it in a way that you don't lose all the work that you put in to gaining such a dominant position.
Suarez is back in north-south. Ooh, she could get the submission here. Suarez is back inside control here. All right, she's got her in a crucifix from top position here, DC. What are you trying to do with your legs to maintain control of that arm?
You know, you got to take the knee, slide it over the top of one of the arms so that when they're bridging and turning, the arm is just going up and down your shin. Blocked by your ankle, blocked by your knee. That's how you keep them there, and you maintain the underhook on the other side. So you control one part with your knee, one part with your arm, and then you just use your hands to just punch and beat them up. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
One minute to go in round one. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Here's a kick. Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you got to like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan of. It's not just one thing. She is doing different approaches, different takedowns to really, really confuse her opponent.
Suarez has got the full mount. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Great submission defense.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. 10 seconds now to go in the round. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Very good. Keep doing what you're doing. Stick to the striking. Stick to the game plan. You're hurting her to the body.
All right, let's check out some of the action in that previous round. DC, she certainly kept the stat trackers busy with all those takedowns.
All those takedowns, and some really nice takedowns. She did a great job of level changing, getting into her opponent, not allowing her opponent to defend before she can secure her takedown.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before.
Ready to
Now
fight?
you watch her and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
All right, so she was able to take her opponent down really at will in the previous round. We'll see if her opponent has made the proper adjustments here.
It's going to be very difficult because the way that she attacks is so diverse. She's never just doing one thing and giving a pattern.
Right.
It's always like, it's like algebra, right? Her opponent's doing basic mathematics, but she's doing algebra. She's giving her so much information that she gets lost. And when her opponent gets lost, she's able to secure top position and really, really start to get damage off.
I get anxiety just hearing the word algebra.
Oh.
Did you do well in that?
No, John, no, I did horribly. I thought that I could use my graphic calculator to give the answer.
All right, and there she goes. She takes her down yet again, really picking off where she left off in the previous round.
Oh, nice headlock. Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight. Oh, man, that was slick.
Fighters back to their feet here. And she misses with the left punch there. Oh, she landed a huge hook there.
Oh, nice inside choke there. Oh, that was nice.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for. Oh, big elbow.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Zhang's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. All right, so a pretty good series of kicks by her there as she continues to really land at will tonight.
I mean, there is no tell to when she is going to throw that kick, and before her opponent can react, gotta keep pressing. She's got her hurt. Gotta look for the finish.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, that's big. There you go. There you go.
Back to the feet now. Oh, big elbow.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
That was a big check.
All right, so different rounds, same narrative, and it's the wrestler's hands, not her takedowns. She came here to box tonight.
Yeah, she came here to box, John. She told us that we were going to be very surprised at how good she looked in the stand-up. And to this point, she has proven that. But I wonder how soon we can expect a level change for her to try to take her opponent down, because ultimately you always go back to what you do instinctively, and we know that's a wrestler.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you've got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out in space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it.
Making all these shots count.
Like that.
She's nasty in the ground and pound, and now she has her opponent cut. She could get the sub here.
Suarez is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. DC, I know you got my back. Suarez is attempting a rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
That rear naked choke is tight, but it's all about the hand fight now. She's got to hide her grip if she doesn't want to lose the submission.
Oh, she escapes. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here, just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. 20 seconds left. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the field.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Suarez is cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Zhang's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
You're gonna lose. This is your chance. This is your shot.
All right, back to the stool we go, and mentally she seems very much in this fight, but physically she has absorbed a lot of damage and is dealing with that big cut above the eye.
Yeah, she's taken far too many devastating blows to the eye, John. She has been beat up, she's been battered, she's been bruised, and now she's dealing with a cut above the eye that's going to be very difficult to overcome.
You ready to fight? You ready?
And we are back for our third and final round. So I think if I was a pro fighter, I might be a leg kicker, man. I mean, this weapon has changed the game, and she's limping pretty bad now.
She's limping very bad. I mean, when you talk about fighters, they want to be stone cold. They don't want you to see anything. So for her to be reacting the way that she is, it tells you how hurt she is from these leg kicks.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Nice jab, nice jab.
Let's go. You can do this. Keep going.
Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Hands up. Hands up.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Oh, she's out, and I don't mean unconscious. How did she escape?
It's work.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Suarez is going for the sub here.
Oh, now it's getting tight. She's got the triangle locked in very good. She's got to take her time now, pass the arm to the opposite side, pull down, and she'll get the finish. Armbar.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
It's work. It's work.
Suarez is back into full guard. That's really good defensive awareness by the opposition. She's not going to get submitted here. Ooh, she's going for a submission attempt again. Ooh, she might be in real trouble now.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Man, she is in constant pursuit of these submissions.
Darce choke attempt here.
She's got the Darce choke locked in.
She's out again.
Oh, you heard the crowd pop after that grueling ground battle. The athletes make their way back to the feet.
The athletes are up, and they need to take in the admiration. The crowd is appreciating the high-level grappling exchanges that they just experienced.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle. You got to get on the outside. Guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as a guillotine counter? She gains the side mount. Oh, she's out. Well, submission offense is somewhat of a lost art in modern-day MMA, but she knows what she's doing, and yet the defensive fighter continues to thwart her.
Especially off your back. She's so good off of her back that she's giving herself a chance to get the submission. But her opponent is so gifted defensively. She's so responsible. She's doing a great job of just staying safe every time her opponent tries to submit.
Zhang's thigh on the outer part really starting to show signs of bruising here. She has absorbed a lot of leg kicks here tonight. 30 seconds to go now. Oh, beautiful. 15 seconds remain in the round. Nice. Nicely done.
Another big takedown.
That is how you finish a fight. Both athletes emptying the tanks down the stretch as we go the distance here in this arena tonight. All right, so a nice showcase for both fighters and for this division. Close, competitive fight. And now they await the judges' scorecards. Should be interesting.
This is the most uncomfortable situation in all of fighting. Not knowing whether or not you won the fight. But if I could give her something to feel comfortable about, it would be that she was the one that had a slight advantage in the stand-up, and I believe that will get her the victory.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Tatiana Suarez!
Well, a win's a win, DC. Doesn't matter how it goes into the books. She gets it done by split decision tonight. Nothing easy, though, about standing there waiting for the judges to render their scorecards.
Well, I mean, and then you become uncertain of if you won the fight. You can